Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you might find yourself today in this tactical village that we call the world. For us, your global advanced logistics group staff here in the Middle East, South Africa, and South America, and most recently, Central America, it's, as you guessed it, 0 Dark 30. Wanted to bring you our cargo and freight management division that's been primarily doing business on the southern border, and mainly in the Mexico City, Juarez, and Tijuana area, which has become a global hub towards shipping into the western states since the recent debacle overseas. The challenges from economic globalization and trade openness makes competitiveness more pressing for Mexico as a whole. One of the key, or should I say, one of the keys to position the country as a global trade leader over the coming decades is going to be the development of an international logistics capability that joins production, cost, quality, and customer service to provide an integrated supply chain indispensable to new business and trade practices and organizations in the aforementioned regions. Mexico has positioned itself as an attractive location, not only for productive investment, something that has favored the recent increase in advanced manufacturing industries based in the country, such as aerospace, automotive, electronics, medical, and food processing, to name but a few. That has further encouraged investment in multiple model transport corridors comprising inland ports, industrial parks, and free trade zones in order to develop Mexico as a logistics platform and link into world markets as a whole. We've seen in recent years, Mexico has prepared a very ambitious infrastructure program, the likes of which we've never actually seen in their history before. As far as building and modernizing 133,000 kilometer network of highways, 76 airports, 64 of which are international airport capable of having international flights in and out. And we've seen that about 27,000 kilometers of railroad and 117 maritime ports, of which 68 are now connected to container ports. Together with all these circumstances, we would surmise that this means the transportation network is going to connect states on the Pacific coast with those on the Atlantic coast as well, and the communities in the north of Mexico with those in the south, relatively. To date, in terms of volume and value, highways have been Mexico's most successful infrastructure development projects. Ports, airports, public transportation, water networks, and rural access were among the areas where the previous Mexican government focused its efforts, while interest in the rail sector is also expected to increase in the coming years, especially with the cost of inflation of goods coming from overseas and being staggered in Mexico before they're actually transferred into the West. We're going to keep on bringing you Mexican logistics. This is part one. There's a series of 3 that we're going to do on this channel, and as they come up, we'll make notifications necessary so you can actually catch these feeds. If you'd like to find out more about Global Advanced Logistics Group's solutions and how we can better help you in the aforementioned regions, which we also refer to as the world's most colorful zones, we're going to include our contact information to the bottom right-hand portion of this podcast. As always, from your Global Advanced Logistics Group staff here in the Middle East, South Africa, Central America, and the Middle East, stay low, move fast. Good evening.